Say I'm happy for you. I'm genuinely sorry for any type of hurt that I did to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, genuinely. You know what I'm saying? I wish you the best. You the best for you and Dwayne. You know, I just feel like, yeah, like I'm genuinely sorry for anything that I have damaged in your life or anything or whatever.
I feel like everything was meant to happen for a reason. I feel like if stuff didn't happen the way it did, I wouldn't be the person I am today. And I don't hold anything against you. Like we can move past it. I have forgave him. I healed a long time ago.
Y'all heard King. So this is from a recent video that Nick and King did today. They had to sit down and y'all heard King apologizing to Nick. If y'all don't know why he's apologizing, I'm gonna take it back from a few months ago. So y'all remember a few months ago, they had a whole argument on the internet and they were just exchanging words, making videos, talking badly about each other and everything. So I guess King is apologizing for that and probably things that he did that we don't even know. And I respect King for doing that, you know, because not all men has the guts to do that. Like, a lot of men have pride. They won't even apologize in public. Because if y'all watch the video, you'll hear him say that they talked about it in private, but now he wants to talk about it publicly and he wants to apologize publicly. So shout outs to King for that. So not only did King apologize, but they also talked about different things, such as King congratulating Nick on her success. If y'all don't know, Nick is gonna be on Basketball Wives Orlando. Me personally, I don't watch Basketball Wives, but since Nick is gonna be on it, I'm gonna be watching it just to see her. So congratulations to Nick. And I believe she has a podcast coming out, because I heard them talking about her podcast. So he was just congratulating her on her success, because Nick mentioned that this is her dream. Like, she's always wanted to be on TV. She always wanted to be on a show. So that's why King was congratulating her. In the video, Nick asks King if he blames her for people constantly bashing Lena. If y'all don't know, there's a lot of fans that don't like Lena, King's girlfriend, his baby mama, and they bash her. They say mean things to her in the comments. So she just asks that. So I'm not really sure why people don't really like her. I was thinking maybe because they moved on very quickly. Like, when he broke up with Nick, he went to Ashley for a few months, then he was with Lena, then Lena got pregnant. So I guess a lot of people thought that Lena was someone that King cheated on Nick with. Like, they thought that King was with Lena while he was in a relationship with Nick, because they couldn't really understand how she got pregnant so fast when he just met this girl. So I don't know, that could be the case, but they talked about that, and I'm glad they talked about that on camera. Shout outs to Nick and King. They're very mature. There's not a lot of people that can sit down and have a conversation in front of the world, especially if they're an influencer, you know, because we're so used to seeing the baby mama, baby daddy arguing, having a fight, having a disagreement. But I'm really glad that's not the case for Nick and King, you know. And they did say that in the video that, you know, they might have an argument, but they have to always remember that they're going to be in each other's lives forever because they have a son, which is true. And that is very mature for them. So they always say, like, even though they have an argument, they always, you know, have to get along just for the sake of their son. So it was really nice to see them together. It was really nice to hear King apologize to Nick, because, y'all, a lot of people are still kind of mad at King for, you know, him cheating on Nick and everything. And I like what Nick said in the video, like, yes, he cheated. That was 3 years ago, which is true. It was 3 years ago when they were younger. And she said, guys, let that go. They have moved on, which they have, because y'all know Nick is with Dwayne and King is with Lena. And so, you know what? They're right. People should let it go. I guess I'm just going to put my 2 cents and put my opinion. I guess people was mad because when they broke up, they never really had a sit down. Like, so when they broke up, King went to Ashley, then he went to Lena. But when he was with Lena, King was making videos with Nick. So while he was making videos with Nick, people were having hopes like, oh, like maybe they're gonna get back together because they're still making videos. But then they stopped making videos, and then Lena became pregnant, and then that's when everything changed and him and Nick stopped making videos. So, you know, and I guess a lot of people were triggered because another thing that King have to realize is that most of his supporters are females. So when he admitted to cheating on Nick in the past, a lot of females that probably went through that have probably been cheated on, probably felt hurt. Like, what? Like, you cheated on Nick? maybe their significant other cheated on them, you know? And it could also probably be because a lot of people just loved NIQUE and King together, their vibe, their videos and everything, you know? But like Nique said, a lot of things don't last forever. So something else that NIQUE asked King was, does he feel triggered when she says certain things? So she was referring to her story time she did in the past when she talked about her getting cheated on, which was by King. And when she did that story time video, King responded back. He was pissed off, you know, and she did explain that a lot of her story times, a lot of the important events in her life, he is included in it because he has been in her life since she was a teenager. So I'm glad she explained that, you know, and King explained that, you know, he doesn't like when he gets bashed. He doesn't like the hate from NIQUE supporters. And the thing is, like, King can't really get mad at NIQUE for her supporters bashing him. She did not say, hey, everybody, bash King. She didn't say that. I guess it's just, like NIQUE explained, her supporters being very overprotective of her. And, like, they probably went through the same situation with their significant other. Like, you know, it could be a trigger for people who got cheated on, and then they see their favorite YouTuber cheating on their girlfriend. Like, they're not going to like the guy. Like, it always happens. When a guy cheats on his girlfriend, that's a YouTuber, celebrity, they're always on the female side. So it could be the case why people are always coming at him and Lena, you know. So I'm just glad they were able to sit down. This was really mature of them to do. This is the most mature video I've ever watched, ever. And shout outs to them because this is really rare to see, and I love this. I really, really love this. Like, they're setting a great example. And even though they're not together, they stated they're family, and I love how they just stated that. So hopefully they motivate people to, you know, get along with the father of their kids or the mother of their kids, you know, and they're showing people that you don't always have to fight with the father of your kid and the mother of your kid, even if they moved on, even if they have another person, you know. So this was a really great video. And I just want to piggyback on what King said. Like, he said he gets angry when a lot of supporters, you know, come at him, and they're still mad at him for what he did to NIQUE several years ago. And you know what? I understand, because it has been 3 years since they broke up, you know. And when he was with NIQUE, it was all love. Like, I doubt that anyone bashed him. It was all love. Like, people love NIQUE King. So for him to be in a relationship with someone new and people just bashing him, you know, I know it's probably hard for him too, but he has to understand that just because people are bashing him, even if it's NIQUE supporters, it's not NIQUE's fault. People probably just don't like who he's with, you know, or people probably just don't like him. You know, there's a lot of celebrities and influencers that have fans, and they also have people that just don't like them, you know. Same thing as regular people that's not influencers and celebrities. You might have people that just don't like. To end the video, it was really great to watch them, and I'm also gonna be reacting to Lena and NIQUE's hot seat video, because that was another great video too. So I'll be reacting to that tomorrow. So in the comment section below, please let me know how you felt about the sit down with NIQUE and King. How did you feel about King apologizing to NIQUE? Just let me know how you felt about the video in the comment section below. Thank you for watching, everyone.